Hi everyone. For many people, the vacation period is now over and they're back in the office again. But let's not get upset. Instead, let's gather our strength and make plans for the next vacation. Maybe you want to visit some unusual place, explore the wilderness, swim in the open ocean for the first time in your life. However, even if you pick something as mundane as just swimming in the pool, this doesn't mean your vacation will be boring. Don't believe us? Well, today, we'll show you the most incredible pools from around the world. Each of them is unique in their own way. So, let's get it on. Bronte Rock. Let's start with a pool which may as well be considered as one of the most beautiful ones on the coast of New South Wales. The length of the pool is 30 meters, but hey, who cares about the size when the sea is raging nearby? Yep, the pool and the sea are separated by only a couple of stones and a very thin fence, which of course doesn't stop the water from flowing back and forth, especially when the waves are really high. Oh, and sometimes when the sea's getting really rough, the waves knock swimmers right into the water. Still, this pool is something like a local attraction which has quite a lot of fans. Of course, sometimes the waves are a bit too high and can even hurt swimmers. They say that one time, especially strong waves even managed to destroy several buildings around Bronte Rock. By the way, if you think that the idea to create such a pool could come only to our contemporaries or adrenaline seekers, you're quite wrong. This pool was opened in 1887, which makes it one of the first of its kind on the coast of New South Wales, and in 1921, the oldest winter swimming club in the world was opened here, and it still exists. Seljavallalaug. At first glance, there's nothing special about this pool. Well, yes, it's an open pool, but so are the rest of the pools on our list today. But the location is quite interesting. The 25-meter Seljavallalaug pool is located in southern Iceland and is considered one of the oldest local pools since it was built in 1923. Until 1936, Seljavallalaug was also the largest pool in this country, so this is a real historic site. It is free to visit, but not particularly comfortable. There's no shower, and the pool is cleaned only once during the summer. Volunteers are probably in charge of pool maintenance. Because the place is really popular with tourists, the pool is filled with warm water from the source, but according to reviews, it's still not warm enough. However, the views around, of course, are simply amazing, like in any place in Iceland. Cage of Death. A pool with crocodiles doesn't sound like something relaxing at all. Rather, it might remind of some medieval kings who loved seeing the prisoners eaten alive by these reptiles. Better not to think about that. But in the 21st century, people use pools with dangerous predators for another purpose, to create a cool attraction which can send chills down your spine. Thrill seekers get into a cylinder, which is then lowered into the pool with crocodiles. The session lasts only 15 minutes, but believe me, you'll never forget this experience. No wonder it's called the Cage of Death. Huge and incredibly dangerous predators are so close that anyone would get scared. One can only hope the cylinder's strong enough to withstand the attack of a hungry beast. And judging by the numerous scratches on the case, crocodiles tried that more than once. Of course, the owners of the Cage of Death are sure that the experience is absolutely safe, but the attraction still has its age restrictions, and before diving, everyone has to do a mandatory briefing. After all, who knows what the crocodiles, or people for that matter, could think of. Mud volcano. Pools normally have pure water. It's so transparent that you can easily see the bottom, no matter how deep the pool is. But what about if the pool was filled with mud? Of course, not with a simple one collected somewhere in the ditches, but with natural mud. We are talking about mud volcanoes, landforms created by the eruption of mud or slurries, water and gases on the Earth's surface. This mud can be so hot that it can seriously injure or even kill a person. But volcanoes with acceptable temperatures are are called mud pools. One of such pools is located in the south of the Trinidad island, and unlike other local mud volcanoes, its mud is warm and fluid enough to swim. You can even dive in it, and sometimes you can just stay afloat. This mud pool is very popular among tourists and locals. After this unusual bath, people often walk along the coast and wash away the mud directly into the sea. Unfortunately, there are no amenities near the volcano, and it's really difficult to get there. Even SUVs have a hard time driving on sticky clay soil. But thanks to this place is a real pearl, not spoiled by civilization. The pool at the Four Seasons Safari Lodge. You love safaris, but you can't live without a pool? You're looking for the ways to combine these two hobbies of yours, but the giraffes are too tall for the pool umbrellas, and the elephants would flatten all the benches. Turns out that there is a place where you can admire wild animals without leaving the pool. A safari lodge located in Tanzania is good on its own, but the pool is what makes it truly unique. This is literally the best place for animal lovers. The heated pool overlooks the watering place, where the most diverse creatures of the Serengeti National Park come every day. You can lie on a chaise longue and enjoy your cocktail, or you can swim while observing not only the stunning sunrises and sunsets, but also the animals. They say that sometimes elephants even come close to the pool and drink water from it. Don't worry, it is pure and completely safe for both people and animals, so guests of the Safari Lodge can literally connect with nature. Amangiri. Many owners of posh hotels don't give much thought to the pools. The important thing is to have one, and nothing else really matters. But not in Amangiri. The hotel is located in southern Utah, near the border with Arizona. That is, there are prairies, canyons, and other beautiful places of the Midwest around. No thick forests or oceans. Why would someone build anything at all in such a place? Turned out that this is not such a bad idea after all. Amangiri means peaceful mountain, and the hotel is indeed filled with peace and tranquility. Wow. Minimalism, flowers, a gorgeous view from the windows, and several outdoor pools right in the middle of this splendor of untouched land. Full connection with nature. One of the pools even spirals around a rock. If you wanted to swim in a pool with a view of the desert, this is definitely a place to visit. Macau Galaxy Pool. At one of the resorts in Macau, the administrative region of China, there is a pool which is considered the longest in the world. Well, at least the owners say so. You grab a rubber ring and hold on tight as the rapids carry you 575 meters across the pool while you're enjoying the sun and serenity. But length is not the only cool thing about this pool. One of its sections, passing just above the pedestrian path, is completely transparent, and you can watch other tourists from above, if of course you dive at the right time. Goggle. One Pacific is a Concord Pacific project located in Vancouver. The 21-story complex with 435 rooms was designed by IBI Architects and includes what the developer calls the Riviera Deck, with a glass-bottom pool and changing rooms. There's also a jacuzzi and a fireplace, a dining room, a kitchen, and, well, who cares about that? That's a pool with a glass bottom, hanging at a great height above the city. Yes, such pools can be found in some cities as well, but this doesn't make them any less impressive. Of course, not the entire pool hangs over the abyss. It's only a small part that looks like a drop. Strong mounts ensure safety, and the view guarantees excellent Instagram posts and a whole bunch of wonderful memories. The Edge. Several luxury villas located on a cliff overlooking the ocean. What could be cooler than that? Perhaps only a pool is missing. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's right there. It has an elongated shape, and its end extends beyond the cliff. And yes, it also has a glass bottom. So if you wanted to swim over the jungle, this place is a unique opportunity to make your dream come true. After swimming, you can go for a snack, because in this luxury hotel, all food is cooked by an experienced chef. It can even be served right to the pool. Isn't that heaven? Tusua. The volcanic island of Upolu, located in the South Pacific, is a truly exotic place. A little more than 100,000 people live here. The island is also home to the smallest spiders in the world. Writer Robert Louis Stevenson spent his last years on this island. Yes, the one who wrote Treasure Island. However, let's talk about the lakes located on Upola. One of them is called Tusua. This is the so-called Ocean Trench. This landform used to be a hidden cave in a volcanic rock, but over time, its top collapsed and revealed a sinkhole. The height of the pool from the edge of the surface to the bottom is 30 meters. The crystal clear water and the sandy bottom made Tusua one of the favorite places in Oceania where you can safely jump. To make the experience more comfortable, there's a ladder with a small viewing platform at its base. The water in Tusua is salty. The cave is connected to the Pacific Ocean by a network of tunnels. For millennia, the waters of the ocean were carving a cavity in the volcanic rock, which over time turned into a cave as we know it today. Sometimes you can even see a couple of tropical fish in it.
Hey, stop being lazy, it's time to use that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time. Incredible facts from the past, the present, and even the future. The power of nature and wild animals, amazing facts and unsolved mysteries. You'll find all this and much more here. Subscribe now, you won't regret it.